Against to continue. Honorable Abdu, hold us back.
I remain Honorable Hossain Nicholas Hossain. I represent Doko Okwani Federal Constituency of Delta State. On the precedents and tradition of the House, which are also placed in our parliamentary proceedings, Mr. Speaker, the issue is this. A matter that has been discussed, a member of this honorable house quoted the statutes that has not been disputed about. That statute, Mr. Speaker, the chair in the earlier proceedings, the former speakers have always ruled, which has become part of our laws. Former speakers have always ruled when issues of point of law is being discussed. Now the Committee on Business and Rules should look at this point of law that has been quoted and advise Mr. Speaker accordingly. That has always been the ruling, which are part of the proceeding and tradition of the House.
Thank you very much, Honorable Hossain. As the presiding officer,
Honorable Mohd Sani Abdu.
Honorable Abdu, Honorable Simon is raising a point of order. Let me listen to him. Is it a point of
Mohd Sani Abdu, Al-Kalerikli Federal Constituency from Bauchi State. Sir, I rise to oppose this motion because it is dead on arrival. It is dead on arrival because it's not the principles of toll charging that is wrong. But when you charge toll, you must have provided the service. We don't have the roads that can be tolled at the moment. And as such, we don't have to introduce something that hasn't got the basis for it. Number two, Mr. Speaker, in the motion, he is saying that there is the issue of options for generating money. So this honorable house, I think twice, have given farmer certain percentage of the differentials on oil so that they can be maintaining. But farmer could not follow it through. The ministry could not follow it through. We have done a lot of public hearing on this issue, and the monies have not been collected. If they have been collected, where are they? And now you want to also charge the people that are already squeezed out of their juices. My brother, this motion is dead on arrival. If we concede some of this road to private sector under PPP or BOT or whatever, and under the agreement, the contractual agreement, we agree that tolls will be charged, then we can do that. And this is done worldwide. For example, sir, I once debated here that I was in Spain for 3 weeks from this house in the 6th Assembly studying their road system. They had two road systems. They had what they call autovia, which is the same we have, that is public roads, built by public money, taxpayers' money. They don't charge toll. But they have what they call autopista. Autopista is under private-public concessions or totally private concession. When they build it, they build super, like Autobahn in Germany, fantastic roads with sleeping areas, fueling areas, resting areas, and so on, and you can go on any high speed. And they look at the shortest distance between major destinations, and they charge tolls intermittently so that they can make their money. And the period for their operation is determined. So let us look at this holistically and see how we can, finance our roads. The way we finance our roads through public taxpayers' money cannot be told, and in fact, it cannot build roads at the moment because we don't have the money to do that. And that's why I said this particular motion is dead on arrival, and we should vote against it totally. Thank you, Mr.